And hello, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me on this beautiful Thursday evening on the Amazon Sellers Society YouTube channel, where we're going to be discussing and answering all of your Amazon related questions. For anyone that is joining me live, welcome. And for anyone that is watching the replay, also thank you so much for watching the replay. Abdul Rahman, hello, good afternoon, good evening. For me, it's good evening. Thank you so much. For everyone that is joining us live, let us know a little bit more where you are joining us from. It's always exciting to understand a little bit more. Lots of great questions already. Thank you, Marites. Thank you, Prakash, for all of your questions. Make sure that you add your questions and your comments in the comments section so that I can answer them and provide you any sort of insight possible. Faiza, welcome, welcome. Salamu alaikum. Hope everything is okay. So, let me give you a little bit of an explanation regarding today's session. Of course, my ultimate aim is to answer any of your questions, but I also want to go through a little bit more of a discussion related to how you can utilize tools like Helium 10. I love Helium 10. I promote Helium 10, but of course, you could utilize and use whatever tool you want. But the purpose is I wanted to also highlight why tools are very important for a seller, no matter what level of seller you are at. So, wonderful. Most of you are coming from the UAE, which is wonderful. This is where I am from. Shiraz from the UAE, Marites from Dubai. Hello, hello. We've got Hassan, also from Dubai. Bilal, hello, from the UAE. Abdul Rahman, hello again. Faiza is also coming from the UAE. Muhammad is from Ajman. Lovely. I love Ajman. Doha, hello, Antonios. How are you? Joining us from Doha. I will be in Doha, Antonios, at the end of February because Amazon Seller Society is attending Web Summit Doha, which I believe is on February 23rd. So maybe I will see you there. We've got MZ Islamic attending from Pakistan. Let me answer some of your questions before I get started and jump a little bit into Helium 10 and provide you some insights there. So we've got a question from A to Z. Beautiful. Which one is better? Amazon Middle East or LLC? Can you explain to me what this question means, A to Z, please? Because Amazon Middle East is something, and LLC is something completely different. So if you don't mind giving us some context. Kids Cartoon, I list some products and running PPC already more than 1 week, but unfortunately not getting any sales. If you're not getting any sales, it means your product is not converting, which means people, when they log into your product page, they're not being convinced to purchase. Work on your product images, work on the reviews, most importantly, and think about also discounting and promoting your product. Basically, people are coming to your product page, they're not feeling motivated to buy, and then they're not buying. Think about what you can do to motivate them to buy. If you were a customer yourself, which of course you are, what would you want to see on a product page? Ruba, thank you so much for this question. I think I saw Marites also ask something related to the Amazon Influencer Program. Well, thank God you guys remembered the Amazon Influencer Program. It's absolutely fantastic. So let me answer both of these questions together. Regarding the Amazon Influence Program, is it possible to track the link traffic to Amazon? Is it possible to track the link traffic to Amazon? No. If yes, can you explain to us how? No, you cannot, because Amazon, you would normally be able to do this if this was your own platform. So if it was your own platform, I would add cookies from Facebook, for example, or something like that, and then I would know where the traffic is coming from. But if I was an Amazon influencer, if that's what you mean. If I was an Amazon influencer, I wouldn't really know where the traffic is coming from because I don't own the Amazon platform, so I can't add those cookies or these codes. If that's your question, let me know if that's not your question, if I didn't understand it. So just to let you guys know, Amazon has launched something known as the Amazon Influencer Program. We talked about it. We did a video about it on the channel. You will find it. A couple of months ago. I think it's a great program. You can become an Amazon influencer yourself and promote your own products, or you can work with Amazon influencers. The question, let's go back to Ruba's question. How do we find Amazon influencers? Well, you tell me, because I don't see that there is any way to do it other than doing it manually. So if anyone has any idea, please leave us in the chat how you are able to find Amazon influencers. What we do is we do it manually. We do a manual search. We try to look for Amazon. We try to look for influencers that also work with Amazon within certain niches of the products that are being sold. So it takes a lot of manual work. If you guys know any way of not doing it manually, please let us all know in the comments section below. MZ Islamic, I create my account on UK Ltd in UAE, but in which country I want to register my trademark? It's unrelated. Where you register your trademark is unrelated if you're using a UK Ltd or if you're using a UAE free zone. Registering your trademark, you need to think of two main things. So for anyone watching that isn't understanding what I mean, so registering a trademark basically means registering your brand name. The purpose of why you would want to register your trademark is because then you can become a brand registered on Amazon. If you are brand registered on Amazon, this is how you're going to be able to add videos into your listing. This is how you're going to be able to add a storefront. And this is how you are going to be able to create display ads like a banner ad. So it's quite interesting to be brand registered. If that's the only thing that you want to do, MZ Islamic, then go ahead and register your trademark in the UK. It's much more cost effective. But if you also think that your brand is going to be heavily, maybe imitated or copied on Amazon, and you want to protect the assets of your brand, so you want to fully protect your brand, then you need to trademark in the country where you are selling. So in this case, if you are selling in the UAE, you should trademark in the UAE. So that's the concept. Zayavid, hello. Abdul Rahman. I'm currently studying how to sell on Amazon and Egyptian and live in Saudi Arabia. I have some questions. Go ahead, Abdul Rahman. Type in your questions. Happy to help you as much as you can. Thank you, Carlos. Love you back. MZ Islamic is joining us from Pakistan. Bilal, actually, I have my LLC for United States. Okay, so you're thinking of registering using your LLC, Bilal, to sell on Amazon? Because that's absolutely fine. If you're based in the UAE and you're thinking of doing that, then that's absolutely fine. Are there any mega local wholesale markets in Saudi Arabia to buy products from, mainly home and kitchen items? Well, you live in Saudi Arabia. You should know this answer much better than I do. يا عبد الرحمن شو صاير؟ أنت لازم تعرف. You should know this answer much better. But of course there are. It's about deciding whether you want to go with local sellers or you want to get a seller which nobody else can find by getting them directly from China. Okay. Hamdan, okay. Hi, Hamdan. How I can sell in KSA? I already selling in UAE, but for Saudi Arabia, they ask for zakat registration. Of course, they ask for zakat registration. So you simply need to open an Amazon KSA account, and you need to get a fiscal representative or a tax representative in Saudi Arabia so that you can get a VAT number, add that tax number into your Amazon Saudi account, and then start selling. Every 3 months, you need to do your tax filing and pay any VAT that you owe the government. Very simple. Just find a tax representative. Thank you, Antonius. Are there any application website to manage my accounting if I do not have an accountant? At the beginning phase, those are not things that you should be worried about, Abdulrahman. There's nothing that you need to be worried about in terms of accounting when you first get started on Amazon. But yes, of course, there's a lot of websites. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Just do a quick Google search and you'll find a lot of websites that can help you. Shuhas, can you explain to me what you mean by this? Hey, Carlos. Again, to Abdulrahman, can you recommend a good agency to register my company in USA? I certainly can. I'd love to recommend, let me type it in the chat. It's actually called Doola, Doola. Make sure that you reach out to them. They can help and assist you with everything. We're planning to do a YouTube video with them as well if you want to wait a couple of weeks for you to see that. So same thing, Abdulrahman, like I told Hamdan, I believe you just need a fiscal representative in Saudi Arabia to do this service for you. You can't do it yourself. They register you and get you a VAT number. MZ Islamic, I create my account on UK LTD. In which country I want? Okay. Oh, sorry. I already answered this question. Abdulrahman. Okay. Already done. It's not deducted automatically. You have to add 15% and then you do your filing every 3 months. Same thing in the UAE, but in the UAE, we have 5% instead of 15. Great, Bilal. Good job. So you're selling in the US. Fantastic. Carlos. A to Z. I mean, it's better to register with Amazon based on Saudi license or LLC to operate in the Middle East. There's a lot of pros and cons. If you're not really aware of the tax situation in the US and stuff like that, I would suggest that you reach out to Doola. They will let you know what it means to be operating as a US-based company and not selling in the US, what taxes you need to pay in the US. And then you can understand if you want to get a Saudi license, how much it's going to cost you, what types of taxes you need to pay, and then you can decide. There's no one size fits all answer. It's all about what makes you comfortable. This one has pros, this one has pros, this one has cons, this one has cons. Just do your research, work with, talk to service providers that help you with registering your business, and then you will know. How to find clients? Good question. Antonius, I'm selling just 20 days, but advertising is the cost too high. If less, also click going lower. I believe I already answered this for you, Antonius, on our school Sellers Society VIP. For anyone that wants to join, you'll find the link in the description box of this video. This is our private school where you can ask questions and talk to other sellers in the community. The issue is if you are spending too much money on ads, it's very, very simple. A lot of people are entering into your product page, but a lot of people are deciding not to purchase your product. If a lot of people are deciding not to purchase your product, it's not the mistake of the ad. It's the mistake of the product page. The product page is not optimized. Very much like what we talked about before. If people are entering into your product page, but they are deciding not to purchase, it's basically the fault of the page itself. So either your images are not optimized, your price is not good, or you don't have reviews. Work on those 3 things so that you can start getting some sales. If you are getting some sales, then you will not be spending that much money on ads because your ACoS goes down, because your ACoS is based on how much ads you spend versus how much sales. So if you reduce the ad spend, like you said, your clicks go down, so your sales automatically go down. What you need to do is to keep advertising, but to improve your sales. To improve your sales, work on your product page, okay? Let me know if that's clear, Antonios, or if you want more information about it. Let us know, Antonios, how many reviews do you currently have on your product page versus the top competitor that you are competing against? Great, Bilal. Thank you so much for letting us know. We hope that you will think about it. Carlos, how to search for profitable products? That's exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I'm going through all of your questions. Keep them coming, guys, and then we'll answer Carlos's question. Yes, you certainly can. MZ Islamic, I create my account on UK Ltd. Okay, of MZ Islamic, I've seen this question lots of times and I've already answered it. Okay, Abdul Rahman, are there any logistics service providers to ship my products from China to, and they package it and deliver it on my behalf of me in Saudi Arabia? Every single shipping company will be able to do this service for you. Any shipping company based in China that does any services related to Amazon will be able to label all of your products, ship them to KSA, get them cleared through customs, and then deliver them over to Amazon. But you need to provide them with the barcodes and they will do the rest. So yeah, of course, no need for me to give you a specific shipping company. Just work with the shipping company that your supplier works with. Shiraz, I am selling generic items, so I do not have invoice. So I get 2 authentic complaints, so my listing deactivates, but health is 382, so it will affect my account. So if you're getting inauthentic complaints, it's because probably your products have some certain issue that was flagged. I understand that you don't have an invoice because you're selling something generic, but it's obvious that there's something wrong in your listing that you added that might have flagged your this inauthentic complaint. Check your listing to try to understand why somebody would report you for an authentic complaint. Is there something that is in the images or something that is written in the content that is incorrect based on what you are sending the customer? So there's something wrong here that you're getting this problem. And unfortunately, the system from Amazon is quite clear. They need invoices. If you cannot provide them invoices, then this is going to be a big problem. Now, you cannot fix your account health, but what you can do is stop making any problems. So delete these listings. I know they have been deactivated. I would delete them if they're still in your account, and try for the next 60 days not to make any mistakes so that your account health will go back up. Do you recommend helium 10? Yes, I do recommend helium 10. As a matter of fact, that's the thing that I wanted to show you guys today, because Carlos is saying also he wants to know how to search for profitable products. Yes, I do recommend helium 10, but I also recommend that you learn how to use helium 10 so that whatever information you get is something that you know how to understand, because helium 10 just gives you information. You need to know how to understand this information, Pilar. There is no good category for anyone to start. All categories are fantastic on Amazon, all products. So I would suggest that you look at products rather than categories. But I would also recommend one small thing, that you do not focus on categories that require additional approval from Amazon and from the government, such as the grocery category, the health category, as well as the beauty category. Carlos, yes, we're going to do it. If I register trademark in UK, so can anyone add? Yes, anyone can be a reseller, because if your trademark is in the UK, but you sell in the UAE, you cannot enforce the trademark. You can't protect your brand for sure. Okay, Marites, already. Well, if anyone knows, let us know. Keep your questions coming, everyone. I'm answering them one after the other. Please make sure that you add your questions so that I can answer it. Whether you're watching this live, hello, or you're watching it in the replay, hello, make sure that you add your comments so that I can answer it later on, or maybe answer it in our other sessions. And let us know if you're enjoying these live sessions, where I'm really happy to be able to connect with you directly and answer your questions. But I'd love to know your feedback. If you're enjoying them, let me know. If you're enjoying them, thumbs up this video if you can, or just let me know in the comment. Abba, I have product in UAE. How can I send it to Amazon KSA? Well, you need to do, well, the thing is, Abba, KSA is a different country. So you need to work with a shipping company to ship your products from UAE to KSA, very much like you would be shipping from China to UAE. There are a lot of small shipping companies in the UAE that you can reach out to. Just do a quick Google search, and then they will ship your products from UAE directly to Amazon KSA. warehouses. Amazon will not do this service for you. You have to do it with a standard shipping company. If I buy inventory from China, Alibaba, and if in future Amazon asks for anything for proof, like invoice, etc., where can I find? Well, you can get an invoice from Alibaba, of course. The problem happens is if you're trying to sell branded items like Apple or an iPhone, you certainly cannot buy it from Alibaba. So just make sure that you choose the right products. I don't have one to recommend. If I sell on Amazon UAE and have a stock in Amazon store, can sell the same item in Turkey or Europe like an overseas shipping? No, that does not happen, unfortunately. Great A to Z, fantastic. Hi, Radad Nabil. Radad Nabil. Hi, Nabil. Great to meet you too. Thank you so much for attending. Hassan, is there any negative drawback to use UAE Free Zone LLC comparing to mainland LLC to sell through Amazon FBA to UAE consumers? No, there's no actual drawback or advantage because the concept is Amazon is your distributor in the UAE, hence why you're able to use a free zone. The reason why you would want to use a free zone is simply because it's much cheaper. So if you're just registering a business just purely to do e-commerce, why would you want to complicate things and use a mainland business license? If you know what it takes to register a mainland business license, you'll understand why you would want to go for a free zone if you specifically only want to use the company for e-com services. Now, if you want to use it for something else and you want to do e-commerce on the side, then yeah, I guess it might be a good idea to check mainland. It's a very simple process. I know you probably see so many advertising to companies that help you in registering businesses in the UAE. I would suggest for you to book a call with one of those companies just to understand the process of registering a free zone versus a mainland and understand what are the costs of each. And if there's any potential for you to go with either, you can go ahead and do it. If you already have an account that is already open in Amazon, let me know. If you're a new seller, let me know, please, Zayavid. So he's asking if he should upload the license in Amazon Seller Central. So let us know if you have an account already open or not. Sure, Bilal, you can reach out to our team, book a call, and you'll understand a little bit more about the Done For You program. They'll walk you through it step by step. Hello, Saber, looking for selling on Amazon UAE, and I'm already have an originated British LTD, great, owned by my friend. Can I start legally selling on Amazon as a shareholder, Yemeni nationality? Yes, you can, of course. There's no issue with your Yemeni nationality, I believe. So do you mean you're going to use your UAE business license, but your ID is from Yemen, Saber? Just explain to me this. The business license is from the UK, but your ID is from Yemen. I don't think Yemen is a country that is approved right now on Amazon, so you're going to have an issue with your ID, I believe. Okay, you created an account through LTD in UAE. So VAT is of course, VAT is needed. You need to register with the FTA, get yourself a tax number, add it into your UAE account, and then, and if need so, which country I can register? Well, you're selling in the UAE, are you not? So you need to register in the country where you are selling. Always you register for taxes related to VAT in the country where you are selling. So since you're selling in the UAE, you need to register with the FTA, get yourself a tax number, and start paying VAT every 3 months. Oh, PCG3 vlog. Great. What a great name. Which application is good to create photographs for e-commerce? This is one of my favorite questions. I love images and photography. Well, we still do all of our photography with our graphic designers. We don't use any apps, or we still do not use AI. I know there's a lot of great AI softwares. I haven't used one yet, which I really like. So personally, we still just do standard photography, use our graphic designer to enhance all of our images. Let us know, for anyone that's watching, if you have any favorite application that you would like to let us know about. Antonios. Mm. Well, only one review is very low, Antonios. I'm not sure if anyone would actually buy a product if they only see one review. So imagine if you sold 21 units in 20 days and you only have one review, how much more sales you would get if you had 10 reviews. So make sure that you work on that. And just to let you know, even if there's not a similar product to what you are selling on Amazon, if people are not convinced with your product, they're just not going to buy it. Is it worthwhile to advertise on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok for our Amazon products for sales leads and brand awareness? Why not? Of course it is. At the end of the day, advertising and promoting, if you have the budget, will increase the amount of people that see your product. So yeah, I say, of course, why not? But you need to have the budget. So because of course, ads are ads. And when you double and triple your ads, it means you're going to have to double and triple your budget. Ali Ahmed, welcome. I'm based in UAE and I have Amazon UAE and KSA account. Wonderful. If I want to sell on KSA, is it required to register in KSA VAT or need as my Amazon account personal, not company? First of all, yes, because you are generating revenue in Saudi Arabia. You have to register for VAT. If you're talking about KSA, yeah, if I want to sell, yeah. So yes, you need to register even if you're selling as an individual. You can, of course, feel free, Shiraz, to open up any seller support, but I'm not sure they're going to agree that if you don't have an invoice, it would be okay. But of course, why not? If you haven't communicated and coordinated with them, of course, make sure that you do. So let us know, everyone. Are you excited about these questions? Do you have any follow-up questions? Keep the questions coming. Welcome for anyone that has recently joined us. Fatima, Crystal, can you tell that we can change handling time for 3 days in Amazon KSA? Is there any way? Please let me know. Yes, you should be able to change it in your shipping settings. If you're not able to do it, Fatima, make sure that you just simply reach out to Amazon seller support inside of your account. Sometimes they don't understand from the very first case that you open, but they do understand after maybe 1 or 2 cases. So don't give up. Yes, of course, you can change it. But I wouldn't recommend that you do, by the way, because nowadays, if you tell customers that they have to wait 3 or 5 days for them to receive their product, it's like they have to wait a year. Nowadays, we want to order something online and we want it the same exact day. So I would recommend that you potentially not change it, but if you have to, then go ahead, Fatima. What do you think? Would you wait 3 to 4 days for a product to arrive if you order it on Amazon? Anyone that's watching, let us know. Yes, I will wait 3 days. No, no way am I going to wait 3 days. I vote for no. Haddad, okay. While I live, can I sell on Amazon UK while I live in Yemen? I'm not an Amazon UK expert. This is Amazon Sellers Society Middle East. Go check out and do some research to figure out if you can sell if you live from Yemen. It's not a problem where you live because Amazon is a global business. It just matters where your business is set up. So if you have a UK LTD with all of the necessary details, I don't find that there's a problem. Abdul Ghani, welcome, welcome. So Carlos lives in Saudi Arabia. I will also be in Saudi Arabia, Carlos, and for everyone that lives in Saudi, I will be in Saudi Arabia in the beginning of February. We're planning to do middle of February. We're planning to do a great event there as well. So please make sure that you continue following us on Instagram or right here on YouTube. So if that you want to attend, you can come and attend. The event will be بالعربي, just so that you know. Live in Saudi Arabia. I want to work in UAE market. However, I want a reliable person to help me start, choose profitable products. Wonderful. Great news. Great job, Carlos. I'm sure you're going to love selling on Amazon UAE. A lot of people that live in UAE want to sell on Amazon Saudi. People that live in Saudi want to sell on Amazon UAE. I guess you know how the saying goes, the grass is always greener on the other side, you know? Arabs speaking English tastes different. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the lovely comment. As I know, Amazon UAE FBA receive goods by appointment. If I send products directly from China, how appointment works? Well, what will happen is when the products will arrive to Amazon KSA, they will be cleared through customs and they will sit in your shipping company's warehouse. Then the shipping company will ask you to take an appointment. You take an appointment, they deliver the product on the appointment. Nobody's going to take the product directly from a ship to Amazon. There's always going to be some stop in the middle. So don't worry. This is something that's very normal. You don't need to worry about it. Always think when you get to this point of questions, anyone, always think there's literally millions of sellers on Amazon. This should not be a problem for anyone. There's always a solution. We're always excited to help you explore that solution. Mahzin, Shamir, what would be your advice for new sellers? Should they go for brand registration in the start without testing the market? This is very much dependent on what your goals are and what your budget is. Of course, everyone would recommend going for brand registry because then you'll be able to add a video, which is a very, very essential part of succeeding on Amazon and gets you to get more sales. But again, it's very much reliant on your vision for the business, your goals, and whether or not you have the budget to do it. Hashim, if I want to resell a branded product in UAE, how do I find the supplier? What obstacles I have to do? The reseller, can I sell in my own pricing or the brand control the pricing? I'm not a reselling expert, to be fully transparent with you. I only work with brands directly, brand owners, and I also work with private label sellers. So reselling is not something that I like to do, and I don't have a lot of experience in it. And as Amazon Sellers Society, we are specifically a certified service provider to work with directly brands as well as brand owners. So I'm not going to feel comfortable with answering your question. Sorry, Hashim. We are getting good things from him, and he gets good ideas from him. Very nice. Do you mean me? Because I'm a her, not a him. Thank you very much, Gotuman. Graphic strategies, Bijoy, Amazon versus drop shipping. Well, I'll let everyone answer this for you. I believe drop shipping, specifically in the market that we live in right now, like for the UAE and Saudi Arabia, most of the things that you order, you get them in like 1 hour. Amazon gives them to you in 1 day, which is now too late. I think that's one of the reasons why drop shipping no longer works well in the market here. For UAE, you also have to book an appointment. And I think I already answered it, Abdurrahman, before for someone else, okay? Welcome, Carlos. Great. No, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. No, Amazon UAE does not have KDP. No ebooks, no publishing, no merch by Amazon. You should know this, Jackie. You're an Amazon seller already. Zayavid, I have already account UAE. I'm selling in Amazon from 1 year, but last month I taken DED, e-trader license. Okay, perfect. Then all you need to do is to log into your seller information and change the business name from your name to the DED license. That's all you need. If Amazon will request it from you, they will send you an email requesting you to upload the business license so that they can confirm and check. But just change your business information in your settings. Great. Thank you. You're getting good things from my thoughts. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, the new Amazon reimbursement policy. Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is 100% true, but it is what it is, I guess. Just be careful that you send your products correctly. There are Abdurrahman. Not necessarily like Alibaba. There's a lot of sourcing companies that have websites like Alibaba. So I'm writing for you a website which are partners of ours. They're called indiasourcing.net. They work with Indian manufacturers. Quite a great website managed by Megla. Megla is the owner of India Sourcing. Megla used to work for both Alibaba and also used to work for Global Sources. However, she opened up her own company. Ahmed, oh, thank you, Ahmed. I guess is this a compliment, Ahmed? Thank you so much. My pleasure, Bilal. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for letting me know that you are enjoying. Let me know if you are finding value in answering these questions and keep them coming. What Amazon take action if I don't have trade license as a professional seller, selling already? Prakash, to be quite honest, Amazon back in October of 2024 sent out emails to everyone notifying that right now you need to have a business license to sell on Amazon, to officially sell on Amazon. So you need to just be ready. They will probably notify you again before they deactivate your account. So make sure that you be ready to register a business license. Registering a business license in the UAE takes 24 hours, so it's not really a big deal from a term of how much it takes. But just make sure that you are aware and that you are ready to be compliant, just so you don't have any issues in case they do decide to deactivate your account. The price of a business license is not within my control. Unfortunately, I can control a lot of things, but this is not something that I can control. I would recommend that you check out as many free zones as you can. If anyone has recently registered their business in a free zone that takes less than 7,000 dirhams, please let us know so that we can tell Mr. Noraya Novaya where to register his or her free zone. I would normally recommend that you register your free zone in Sharjah Publishing City or Sharjah Media City, because those are the most cost effective, and I think they are much less than 7,000, like around 5,000 something, if I'm not mistaken. Pilar, it's actually going more expensive. But do reach out to us whenever you're ready, my dear. Yeah. Hola, Pilar. Omer, hello. I have been actively selling on Amazon UAE for 4 years. Wonderful. That means you started from the very beginning, Omer. Although I am an authorized seller, I cannot prevent unauthorized sellers from selling. Could you be of any assistance? All you need to do is to get yourself a trademark. So if your brands are trademark registered, then there shouldn't be an issue. Then you should go through Amazon's brand registry and remove any resellers. If you just have an authorization from the brand, that doesn't make any difference for your account on Amazon, because Amazon only believes in trademark. So if you are selling a brand that already exists on Amazon and they have registered their trademark, ask them to give you, for your account in the UAE, a reseller access to the trademark so that you can then utilize that trademark and remove sellers. So there's nothing really that you can do other than utilize a trademark to protect yourself. Thank you so much. How can we register for VAT and KSA? Well, you cannot do it yourself. Just find a fiscal representative, a tax representative to do it for you. I recommend Safari Star, who are our partners. Let me type it in the chat for you as well. There you go, Safari Star. You can reach out to them. They have an office in Saudi Arabia. They will register it for you and assist you. Yes, Muqaddis. Yeah, what is the problem with the GTIN in UAE? Hello, Muhammad. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. In Amazon US, Muhammad, if I want to maintain a profit of $5,000 a month, how much budget cash flow should I have in order to gain that much of profit monthly? Muhammad, Amazon Sellers Society Middle East only focuses on the US, on the Middle East market, not on the US market. Anything that you need with UAE, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, as well as Turkey, let me know. Muhammad, again, I am living in Dubai. Can I get Amazon training? Make sure that you keep watching us, Muhammad. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram as well if you aren't following, because we're going to announce a new training where we do have trainings, live in-person trainings every month. And we're going to be announcing when the new training will be in the next few days. So make sure you go and you follow us and you follow our stories as well. Healthy Sleep. Oh, beautiful name. Is there any gap to sell as non-branded products if we don't have investment? Of course there is. Amazon is a big marketplace. I'm sure you can find a lot of gaps. You just need to do a little bit of research. Hi, Raed. Mr. Akram, I am from Pakistan. Hey, Mr. Akram. Hello. Welcome. Wonderful, Raed. So Raed has an official distributor in the UAE for mobile accessories. Thank you for letting us know. Oh, Zayavi, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Let me know if you have any more questions before we run out of time. Fatima, maybe everyone else can assist us with your question. Guys, let us know in the comments. As an Amazon customer, would you rather receive your product in one day, or would you rather and not pay any shipping, or would you rather receive it in 3 to 4 days and pay shipping? Fatima, everyone does not want to pay shipping. So when your products are in Amazon FBA, then the customer receives the product the same day or within 24 hours and they don't pay shipping. So honestly, the answer is always FBA, but of course it depends on you, what you're selling, your product, all of that. You also have to take that into consideration. Getane, hello, welcome. Okay, sure, Raed. You can reach out to us on support@assmiddleeast.org. We're happy to help you in anything that we can. But of course, within certain capacities, maybe we cannot help you because some things become very, very technical. But anything that you need, reach out to our team. Abdul Rahman, I have other question. Can you recommend trusted and experienced shipping logistic companies send my product from China to Amazon KSA? Abdul Rahman, I already answered this question. Come on, of course. Oh, thank you. I'm who? I'm Crystal. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining this session. Do we need business license or professional account to operate an Amazon KSA, or personal account would work? Since 2024, Amazon is no longer accepting personal accounts. So if you're trying to open a personal account, you're not going to be able to. If you have a personal account, you are soon going to have to switch to a business license. So yes, you do need to have a business license. Yes, a DEDE trader will work, Zayavid. Abdul Rahman, like I said before, reach out to doula. Know the difference between this and that so that you can understand if there's any pros and cons to both. Because it's quite complicated to think about it, and it's very much related to what you do. With UAE trade license, can we sell on Amazon US? You certainly can. If yes, how about the tax information requirements and which bank details should we provide? Reach out to doula. I've added their name in the comments because you certainly need to have a business. You have to have some tax regulations so that you're going to be able to sell. Each and every country has its own tax regulations. Even if you have a business license in the UAE and you are permitted to sell in the US, but you need to abide by the rules and regulations of the US. Vice versa as well, of course. Isam, what are the main differences between selling on Amazon UAE and Amazon USA? Well, the difference is quite easy. Amazon UAE, or the UAE in general, has a population of 10 million, whereas the US has a population of 360 million. So it's quite different. But the positives is selling on Amazon US is quite difficult because you've got sellers that have been selling for 20 years now, and competing with somebody that has 10,000 or 20,000 reviews is almost impossible. Launching in an emerging marketplace like the UAE with a stable economy certainly has its pros. It doesn't have to be this or that. In Amazon, you can start from a market and then simply expand. So you can start from the UAE and expand to the US, or vice versa. Don't think that you have to do this or that. It's quite different. It's not like you're physically moving to the country. What is the biggest challenge sellers face in the UAE marketplace, and how can they overcome it? I think a lot of challenge, as you can see from the questions, is a lot of sellers don't know how Amazon in general operates, and they launch their products and they don't know why they're not getting good sales. So I think you should train yourself well before you launch any type of business and any type of product. What types of products perform well in the UAE, and are there any trends to watch in 2025? Beautiful question. Thank you, Isam. This will take a lot of product research. Make sure that you check all the videos that we have on the channel so that you can learn how to do proper product research. Thank you, Gutman. Thank you for that beautiful answer. Are there specific sourcing strategies for products that cater to UAE customers? Wow, what beautiful questions. What are the best practices for optimizing product listings for Arabic-speaking customers? I think these are such wonderful questions. I'm certainly going to utilize them. Thank you so much, Sam, to create videos, because those are things that we cannot answer in just a few minutes. Let me create long length videos, tutorial videos. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel that you can watch them. Thank you, Assam, for these beautiful, beautiful questions. Healthy sleep sound. What is the success rate on Amazon business in KSA and UAE? The success rate depends on you, not on Amazon. Amazon is a platform that has millions of customers. The success rate depends on what you select. Oh, wonderful question. Again, no, as a matter of fact, the policies are quite simple. They're actually much easier than policies in Europe, as an example. Customer prefers the same or the next day, maybe will accept 3 to 4 days if sold item is big sizes. You mean big size. Yeah, so he means a big size, not a big size like large or extra large. Thank you, Antonius, for answering the question. Is Raki's license okay to register in Amazon, or should I specifically have Dubai free zone license? No, Raki's is fine. Sharjah is fine. All of the free zones in the UAE are absolutely fine. The Amazon is not just for Dubai, of course. Like I said before, Fatima, right now you need to have a business license to officially register and not have any issues with Amazon. Oh, Hassan. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you for this positive comment. Lovely, guys. Thank you so much. I'm planning to start selling on Amazon. What should take and look for, and what problem I have to face? Oh, lots of problems in business in general. But if you know what you are doing, you'll never face a problem. And remember, it's a lesson and not a problem. It's only a problem if you stop trying to solve it. If you solve it, it transforms from a problem to a lesson, and then you continue. Oh, Sabir. Oh, thank you, Sabir. I'm trying as much as possible. I'm sorry, this is a limited way of how I can give you some information, but at least it's something that I can support you with. Plus, you're giving me a lot of great information for me to add into our future videos. So thank you so much. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you see me answering all of these questions in long length videos, and so that you know whenever we're launching webinars, seminars, training sessions, especially if you live in Dubai. Dubai, Saudi Arabia as well, maybe even Qatar when we go to Qatar later on in February. Great question, Pawan. No, you need to have a Dubai business license in this case, because you will not be able to register with Iraq license in DM. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mahzin, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I would have loved to keep answering all of your questions. Remember, guys, we do these sessions once per month, and I'm very happy that you're interacting with them because it helps me know that you're actually taking lots of benefits from them. Thank you so much for joining me live, and for everyone that left their comments and questions. Thank you so much. For everyone that's watching the replay, put your comments and your questions so that I can answer them later on. Make sure that you follow us everywhere, not just here, also on Instagram, so that you can know whenever we launch a real-time series, a webinar, a training session. You never know. We have a lot of things planned for you in 2025. Thank you all so much for joining. God bless you all and have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye.